Welcome to part 7, junk removal. So now I'm going to build Social Wizard for Instagram. I'm also running a cohort for this. So if you wanted to follow along and do exactly this for your own business, you can. And I'll show you the exact steps to do this for free, other than whatever OpenAI charges you for their API, which is a few cents for every post you make. You do need a few things like your API key, Facebook business page, an Instagram for business account, a Cloudinary account API, and a Make account. So in the next part of the video, I'll cut to exactly how to get all of that information, and then we'll pick it up immediately after. So here we go. Thank you for signing up for the Social Wizard 60-minute sprint cohort. We're going to have 1 hour dedicated session where we set up the entire Social Wizard between GoHighLevel and Make. In order for this to go smoothly, you have to do some homework. You have to bring in your API keys, your Facebook page, your Instagram credentials, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do in order to gather all of this information so you have a smooth cohort. Here are the few key pieces of information that you need to bring. The first thing is your GoHighLevel account. You have to have one. Click on this link right here. You grab it like this, copy, and that link brings you right here. Fill out your information very easily, hit go to step 2, and submit. Now you have a high-level account. You don't have to collect any information here. I'll automatically get a notification that you signed up with my affiliate link, and that's your free ticket to entry for this cohort. If you already have a high-level account or you're a business and you have paying clients, you don't want to sign up for another account, the entry is $500 and you can contact me for payment. Next is a make.com account. Copy this link right here. That's also my affiliate link. Copy it and paste it into your browser and you land over here. On the top right, get started for free. You'll get 1,000 credits. You don't have to pay anything for this. Just create your account and just remember your username and password you used and bring it to the cohort. Next up is your OpenAI API key. Now, this does cost money, meaning you have to put some money in your wallet because every time you use OpenAI, they do charge you a few cents. And so just to be on the safe side, I say put in $5. Even $1 should be plenty for what we're trying to accomplish. So copy this link, platform.openai.com, put it in your browser, and then create an account. Make sure you can log in. Once you're logged in, on the left side, you'll see go to billing, click on add credits, and add $5 here. And then go down to API keys on the left side and create new secret key. Owned by you is fine. Give it a name like Social Wizard. You can keep the project default and then create secret key. That'll give you this key over here. Do not lose it. Hit copy and save it somewhere secure and bring it to the cohort. Next is the Cloudinary account. Copy this link, cloudinary.com. This is also a free service, so sign up for an account. On the left side, if you click on Home and then Dashboard, you should see this up here. Your cloud name is located right here. Copy that cloud name, save it, and then go to API keys. Copy this API key as well, and then same with your secret. You can click this little eyeball. It'll show you what the secret is. Copy it, and then save it. Bring those 3 pieces of information to the cohort. So again, your cloud name up here, your API key, and your API secret. Next up is a Facebook and Instagram account. Now, most people already have a Facebook account, but if you don't, here's how you create a page. Log into your Facebook, go to the left side, hit See More, and then Pages right here. If you have pages already, you can use any one of them for this cohort, and you don't have to do this step. If you don't have any pages, you will need one. So create a page on the top left, hit Public Page, hit Next, get started, and then create a page with page name, category, and optional bio over here, and then bring that page name to the cohort. Last but not least, you're going to need an Instagram account, so go ahead and create one at instagram.com. Once you have one, go down to your profile and then hit More, and then this opens up. Go to Settings, and then under Business Tools and Controls, you'll see an option here that says Switch to Business Account. Because mine is already on a business account, it says Switch to Personal Account. So make sure it's set to Business Account, and then you're ready for the cohort. I've made this easy guide that's available in our Skool community. I'll also put it in the description of this video. You can follow along, fill out this information. It'll save you a lot of time, so that way you're not struggling during the cohort. We'll see you soon. Now that you have all that information, go into the sub account. So native grounds, automations on the left side. And if you jump in my cohort, I'm going to give you this workflow as well. Let's click on that. So the way this works is every day it'll run at midnight. And on the first trigger, it uses the custom form for a user to fill out. They would enter information like their brand, their offer, their niche, and then the automation would kick off and run every single day. It'll validate that you are who you say you are, and then it'll generate a text post and then send that information over to Make, which will then create an image and post it to your Instagram page. So I need to tweak this specifically for native grounds, and you need to do it for your business. So you're probably seeing add trigger. Go ahead and click on that. This will open on the right side. It's a scheduler. That's what you search for, and then click on it. You want to run it daily at midnight, and then add your filters. One is interval daily, and then the second one is I just have it at midnight 15, and then no advanced settings, and then save trigger. That makes sure this runs every time the clock strikes midnight 15. Now the other one is going to run off of a form, and you probably don't have this form, just like the sub account doesn't have this form. But the second one is also add trigger, form submitted, capture the user requirements. It's just the description that I put in, and then form is, and you would have a drop down in here with a form. And because we don't, let's go create that form together. Before we create the form, we need the fields that we're going to use in the form. So go back to your sub account and then go to settings on the bottom left and then click on custom fields. So let's create some fields. Go up to add field, click on single line, next, and the name. We go with business name. We're going to go with brand name. The group should already be in here. Go ahead and pick additional info, and we'll say something like brand name. This is a placeholder to let the user know what to put in here, and then save. And then add another field, single line, next. And we're going to go with business niche. What niche do you operate in? Example, junk removal. Save. Next, we'll do primary offer, and then tone of voice, target audience, funnel URL, meaning where should the customers go? What URL should they click on? Geo-target area is really important, so we can focus it on hashtags for a particular city, like Miami or Sarasota. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's go over to sites, go back, sites on the left side, go up to forms, form builder, create a new form. Let's give it a name, double click up here. Let's say Social Wizard input form. And then remove all of the fields except the email one, that's important, and the button, of course. We want that to stay execute. Let's go and click on that button, call it execute. If you hit settings, you can actually change the color of the button. Let's go with blue. Now on the left side, add object field, click on that tab, and then under additional info, remember that's where we were saving all these custom fields. So now just drag and drop them into the form. Start with brand name up here, business niche. After that, primary offer, tone of voice, target audience, funnel URL, and then the target area. Imagine this is all of the fields that you're going to get a customer to enter. It's like filling out an application, and then you save all this information in HighLevel. So later, when we tell the AI to build the post, we tell the AI, go look at this information and build the post according to what the customer submitted, and then hit save. Perfect. And now this form is actually functional now. If I hit preview, it'll show me that form, and when I enter it, it's going to actually save this information in each one of these fields under my contact information. And that contact is based on whatever email I choose to submit here. Now let's go back to the automation. Hit back, automations, go to the Social Wizard. Now we should have a form in here. Click on that, form is, and Social Wizard input form. Great. Now hit save. So now we can continue. And when we have our own email address for that one user, we can determine this condition to say, do this only for that one user. So if somebody else fills out that form, you don't have the algorithm freaking out about who to build a post for. So as the admin, I'm going to use my email address, and you can just hit the plus sign, look for condition, and then enter it exactly like this, but use your email address, and then save. After that, we add another action, and this time search for GPT and fill it out just like this, and you want this prompt over here. So pause it, type this out if you want, or hit me up in the Skool community. I'll have this for you. It says you are a social media manager for the brand name that they entered. Write a single engaging social media caption about their primary offer. The tone should be whatever they entered, professional. The call to action should be to visit the website. In this case, it's going to be nativegroundsjunk.com, and include their city. So in my case, city was kind of acting up. So sometimes you have to hard code this in, meaning actually write the word of your city, like the name of your city, because it wasn't quite picking this up. Maybe we had our variable wrong, I'm not entirely sure. But just know that if you write your city name here, it's going to be correct. So just switch out Sarasota with your city name, and then everything else keep the same. So I'm going to swap this out to Northport, because that's where Julian is. I will say Northport, Florida, just to be very specific, and save action. That'll generate the post to put on Instagram. But in order to put it on there, we have to go to make. So create another action. In this case, it's going to be a custom webhook, and then keep it custom post. You will not have a URL right now. Leave that empty, and then put in this caption down here exactly as you see on the screen. Now let's go over and find this URL. This is going to be in Make. So let's go over to make.com. Okay, Make does give you 1,000 free credits. You can also use my affiliate link to get a little bit extra, I believe, and then go over to scenarios on the left side. And I'm going to give you this automation as well in my cohort. So I'm going to clone this, and I need to start tracking who they're built for. So I'm going to say native ground, and then I need to build a new gateway. So we're going to say add, give it a name for native ground, and save, and save. Now that'll open up a scenario page for us automatically. You will likely land here when you first create your account, but you won't have any of these nodes. Just go to scenario and hit the plus sign, or you can just double click anywhere and it'll start your first node and pick webhook. Inside the webhook, you're going to start it, and you want to grab the first URL it gives you. That means that anywhere on the internet, if you send data to this URL, it's going to show up to this particular node right here in Make. So that's why we're copying this. We're going to go back to high level, and we're going to paste it right here and then hit save. Great. Now when this workflow executes, at the end, it's going to send all that data over to Make. Let's go back to Make, hit the plus sign, add OpenAI GPT. We're going to use GPT image 1.5. That's a lot better than all the other ones. In the prompt, we're going to click. Actually, we have to receive some data. So let's go ahead and stay in webhooks and say redetermine data. So now it's listening for what that data should be coming inbound to this webhook. So now we can go back to high level and fill out our form. So let's go see our form. That was under sites and forms. And there it is. Let's click on it. And we can go to preview mode for this form and just fill it out. Go up to preview. Now we need to save all this data into the custom field. So the brand name is going to be Native Grounds Junk. Business niche is junk removal. Primary offer is use our AI vision to snap a pic and get an instant quote. Tone of voice is going to be friendly. Target audience is business owners and homeowners. And where we want them to go is, let's just say nativegroundsjunk.com. That should work. And the location, we're focusing on Northport, Florida. The email is going to be mine because that's what it's going to trigger off of, and then execute. We appreciate your feedback. Now, if we go back to the automation in the execution logs, we should have seen it trigger. Oh, it's not published. So of course it's not going to trigger. So let's go ahead and publish it. That means you turn it on, hit save. And now I can do a test workflow to actually trigger it manually off of my contact information that I just filled out and say run test. Now, if we look at the execution logs, we'll see it add me to the workflow, run the first condition that yes, in fact, it's him, and then generate the text using OpenAI. And this is what it came up with. Snap a pic of your junk and let your AI vision give you an instant quote today. It's that easy. Visit nativegroundsjunk.com to get started and declutter your space in Northport, Florida. Junk removal, instant quote, Northport, Florida are the hashtags. Excellent. And then it sends the data over to Make, and 200 is a good thing. That means it was a successful send. Now let's go over to Make. And you can see Make says successfully determined, meaning the data has arrived. Hit save on that. And now we can hit plus sign, GPT image. And now when we hit click over here, we actually have data that was pulled from the webhooks. See how it says webhooks? That came from this node. And we can pick whichever one of these saying, hey, anytime you get some variable called caption, go ahead and put it in the prompt that you're going to send to OpenAI. So just make sure caption is there. And that'll get an image created by OpenAI. Next, the image comes in a PNG, so we need to convert it. Find the convert a format module, click on OpenAI, and then output should be JPEG. Next is Cloudinary. You should have your API as well. Go ahead and add a connection and create it. 60 megs is fine. Image convert is fine. Image JPEG is what we need here exactly. Public ID is going to be Instagram_post and save. And then we're going to post it to Native Grounds Instagram. So I need to add those credentials. So let's go in here and add and say save. It's going to ask you to authenticate, continue as yourself. Make sure you're logged out of Facebook at this point so you can log into your client's credentials. If you're logged in, it's only going to give you the option to log in as yourself. And if that's what you want, go ahead and hit continue. Okay, I'm logged out of Facebook. Okay, I'm logged out of Facebook here and save. And now because I was logged out of Facebook here, Now I get to log in. I need to give myself access to that page, to my user account, not my business account. But if you added your credentials, you'll see an option for all of your pages down here. So go ahead and pick the one that you want. So in this case, I'll pick native ground and then click on this and pick secure URL. That should be in here. Click on this, should be caption, and then hit save. Now down here, hit save. And immediately is when we want to trigger this thing. Set that to 10 and then save. That's a little safety mechanism. So if you get 100,000 automations come flying in, there's a barrier so you don't get charged a ton of money. And now we have the data. So let's go ahead and run once and we'll see it go through based on the data that arrived from HighLevel, landed in this webhook, which was the text message that OpenAI created in HighLevel saying something like, this was your offer, contact us in Northport. That information is over here that just got received over here with that one. And now the data is over in OpenAI. And you can see this bar progressing, which is sending the data out to GPT 1.5 in order to build an image. The next few are going to go really quickly, so I'm just going to explain them now. The data is going to arrive. It's going to be an image that gets converted from PNG to JPEG. Why? Because you have to have a JPEG in order to push it to Instagram. And then that image is going to get pushed to Cloudinary, which is an online Google Drive type function, just because Google Drive is not acceptable anymore. I found that the hard way. And so from there, it's going to now get posted to Instagram and it's done. And here we are, Native Ground LLC, and that's what we got. Let's click on that. Snap a pic with our AI vision, get an instant quote. For your junk removal, we got junk, we got a truck, says Native Grounds. We got a price on a phone. We got some hashtags. We got hashtags up here. Most importantly, we have our website and that's where we want people to go. So now this will come out every single day. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. If you want to do this yourself and you just need a little bit of help, join my Skool community, use my HighLevel affiliate link, and I will help you. Revenue that I generate from that, 20% of it goes into paid ads, and the leads, I share them with my community. With my affiliate link, you get a 30-day extended trial, plus a bootcamp that you can go through. I have a 15-part course that gets you from initial idea all the way to operational agency. You'll get hundreds of pre-built AI agents ready to go, workflows, automations, website templates. I also have 40 plus businesses and marketing courses that you can then sell to your members. I'm heavily involved in my community. I join 7 days a week so you can have one-on-ones with me where we can build things, we can do think tanks and come up with business ideas. You can even join my businesses where I show you what I'm doing day in and day out. Everything is completely free until I get to maximum capacity. Join now.